Greetings, peers and queers. Welcome back to another episode of Monday through Friday. My name is JC and I am experiencing like no motivation today. I have no motivation to do anything whatsoever. So we're going to try to kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to put my makeup on and you're going to watch me put my makeup on. We're doing a get ready with me video just so that I can go out. I normally don't go out of the house without wearing some makeup. And if I'm going to do anything at all today, I need to get this done. So let's hop to it. So first things first, I'm going to need my little makeup box here. Let me move all this other junk off of it real quick. We got my little box of makeup. Let's take a look inside. This is what I got here. I got my brushes. I got my eyeshadow. This is kind of a cool palette. I'm probably going to use several different palettes that I have, but this is the Black Radiance Brilliant Effects palette that I got around Halloween. So it's got some really fun colors in it, and it's got a little mirror that I never use the mirrors in those. I always use that kind of mirror. Got my mascara, my foundations. Let's get started, shall we? All right, we're gonna get started by doing some Beauty Blender and some liquid foundation. So starting with the Beauty Blender, here we go. Put a few dabs on, boop, right here, on the lip, on the chin, or cheekbone, cheekbone, jaw, jaw, and on the throat. Now I'm gonna take a little makeup pad, and I'm gonna move that around. Feel like I didn't get enough, so I'm doing a little bit more on the nose. Behold the beauty. All right, so we got the Beauty Blender on. Now we're gonna put a little bit of concealer underneath these bags on the eyes here. Boop. Boop. And if you have any blemishes, like I got that little cut right there from shaving, and I got one right here, just put a little bit on those two. There we go. All right, cool. Blend those in real quick. All right, cool. Moving on. Now we do the liquid foundation. I'm gonna add a little bit more concealer to this little boo-boo right here because it's kind of easily seen. So now is the time to do that while it's liquid. All right, got my powder foundation. All right, so we have all of our foundation on. As I'm doing the eyeshadow, the mascara, and the eyeliner, I'm gonna go ahead and start heating up my straightener here. Cool. All right, so I got my brush and I got a different palette. This is the Wanderlust palette by Profusion. I'm going to go ahead and take the brown that they have here. I believe it's called Nostalgia, and I'm gonna fill up the eyes. So what we're doing in order to get that smoky eye socket zombie girl look is I'm using a brown, or you can use a red, sometimes purple, and you're just kind of filling out the entire area like if you wore glasses, the area where the lens on your glasses would be. And then you fan it out to even it out, and make sure that you do a little bit underneath the eyes. I know that we went ahead and we put concealer under the eyes, but this is pigment. It's a little bit different. So do a little bit underneath the eyes too. It really completes the look. Now, we were using this brush, which has kind of a wide, soft bristle. Now we're doing this one, which is wide but narrow, a little bit stiffer of a bristle. We're going to do that for the eyeshadow on the actual lid itself. For that, I am using this palette, and I am going to go with a combination of this red, this lighter red, which is called Freakish, and then we're going to do the darker red, which is called Enchanted. So I've used the lighter red on the actual lids and a little bit underneath the lids. Now I'm going to switch over to the darker red, and I'm going to do just the outside edges. If you want to do the crease line, a little bit on the crease line, you can do that too. It really makes it pop. So this is what we've achieved look-wise just on the overall brown on the outside of the eye socket, the really bright red on the lid, and the darker red filling out the shadows on the edges. Not too shabby, right? Okay, now we're gonna do my eyebrows here. We're gonna do the eyebrows, and what I do for that is I usually do a black. I'm gonna use this Wicked Black color, which has some like glitter in it, some flecks of glitter. I'm gonna use my smallest brush, small stiff brush, only about that big. Tip it in there, and I'm gonna do the eyebrows. That's all there is to it. I used to have like a thicker eyebrow. I used to paint on a thicker eyebrow, but I've been doing like different shapes and different thicknesses. Now I'm playing around with this thinner one. Now that we got that done, now that we have that done, I am gonna do my eyeliner followed by the mascara. But first I'm gonna clean off all my brushes. Roll of toilet paper. Take the brush. See those lines? That's how I clean my brushes. You know that they're clean once you don't see any more lines. When you don't see any more color, then you know that the brush is clean. And there you go. I wasted about that much toilet paper. No big deal. My family wastes way more toilet paper than I do. Now we're going to do a liquid eyeliner. I've got this liquid eyeliner by e.l.f. Give me a second. This is the before. Remember when it comes to eyeliner that you're trying to make both of them, both of your wings look as similar as possible. They're not going to be perfect. They're not identical. We're looking for sisters, not twins. My boyfriend wanted me to try something new, so I've got this really fine tip eyeliner that I have. I'm going to do a little decoration on the side here. There we go. I've never done that before. Hopefully it looks cute. All right. Now we're going to do the mascara. So this is a lengthening, volumizing mascara. My old mascara just went kapoop, but I've heard from a lot of people that this actually does work, and the more that you use it, it'll create a longer lash for you even when you're not using it. Like, it adds keratin and vitamins to your lashes, making them longer in the long run. All right, mascara is on. Put that back. I'm gonna do my hair now. This is how I do my hair. It's a little bit different. First, I'm gonna brush my bangs forward, getting them to cover as much as possible. Next, I will take an essential oil, like this one is Amber Romance. It's a knockoff white amber, all right? White amber is very hard to find. Take an essential oil, put a few drops on my hand, and then I will take this Tresemme Extra Hold Hairspray, do a couple shots of that on my hand, and yes, I'm adding hairspray to my bangs. Come at me. Now, with that on there, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to curl my bangs a little bit. And yes, I'm using a flat iron to curl them. Again, come at me. Hit it up one more time. All right, cool. That's the bangs. We're ready for the next part, which is, these are just pigtails and they're sloppy. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take those out. I'm gonna put these on my wrists. We're gonna comb this out a little bit. Because what I do next is I'm gonna take a little tiny strand of the hair that I have there, and I'm bringing that forward into a little strand like this, about the size of my pinky. I'm doing that on both sides. All right, now that I have those down, you can see them. I'm gonna take the rest off, and I'm gonna pull those into either a bun or into pigtails. Okay, I got those into pigtails now. I'm okay with where they're set at. All right there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to make these stick so that they don't go flying all over the place. How we do that one? Again, we're gonna add a little essential oil to our hand here. And we're gonna use the hairspray once more. Rub hands together and you're gonna pull from the top down. This itself is not going to stay forever. It works for the bangs, it's not going to work for these. So the secret to that is get yourself some Gots to Be Glued. This is the Invincible Styling Gel, the Ultra Glued. I'm going to put a little bit of that, like a drop, a tiny little drop like that on my finger. Rub those fingers together and we're gonna pull with that. And then I'm gonna take my straightener one more time, go from the top all the way down. Hit the ends up. Cool. Then we'll let that cool down. All right, last thing I think we gotta do is we gotta do the lips. We gotta do the lips. So, because I have kind of this two-tone hairstyle going on where it goes from like black to this red, I'm gonna use two different colors lip stain. I'm gonna be using this Super Stay Matte Ink by Maybelline. I've got two different colors here. Both of them are on the burgundy red spectrum. I'm gonna do the lighter color on the bottom to match the light red, and I'm gonna do the darker red on top to kind of go with the black that I have going on. So let's start. Taking the lighter red first. That's the easy part. Now comes the harder part. Dark red. Ta-da! So I'm letting that dry a little bit. That's why I let her like this. Letting that dry a little bit, but yeah. Let's take a look at it when I have some jewelry on, shall we? So this is the finished look with the makeup. And yeah, it's a big difference from when we started. I actually like the little design here. I might continue to do that.
Damn.
What you think?
I approve.
All right. Boyfriend approved. Yeah. Well, that's the finished look. Thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate all the views. Subscribe if you haven't already. I do put out new videos, new long-form videos every Saturday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, Chicago time. Other than that, have a wonderful New Year's. Stay safe, and I look forward to seeing all of you again next week. Bye.